Okay, so I'm in the process of adding a switch, and this is going to connect my engine battery basically to the house battery. When I turn it this way, you can see the green on there. I'm going to end up mounting it up inside the cabinet right here. It's probably the best place. The wire that you see here is going back to the battery. It's my house battery for the camper section. Sorry, choking. And then this wire here is going to go up and under the driver's seat of the Chevy Express. So in the Chevy Express, underneath is a fuse box underneath the driver's seat. And back on the far corner, I don't know if you can see the red wire, but there's a bolt right there. And that wire is coming from the engine battery, and what I'm basically doing is not having to run all the way to the engine battery, which I thought I was going to have to do, but instead I'm going to tie it in right there to connect the 12 volt house battery that I have back in the back of the van. Okay, so on the other side of the seat it might be a little easier to see. You can see my red wires laying there. And that is, I don't know, maybe you can't see, but that's my wire. And it is going to connect right up on top of it, right here. There's a nut on it. I'm going to loosen that up. And I'm going to take this wire right here that goes back to my switch, and I'm going to drop it on that stud and then put the nut back on. Sorry for the quality of this video, but my camera was inside and it is hot out and it's just fogging over. Anyway, I got a bunch of wires running through here. Here's the house battery, and this is the wire right here that's going to go to that switch that you saw that's under my sink, and I'm just going to connect it right here to the hot. And basically I have access under the bed in the area behind the wall, and the switch will be right up here in this cabinet. And you can see the wires running through there right there. I have several of them. Once I'm done, then I'll probably cover everything up, but for right now I keep it open through there so I can fish stuff. Alright, so right now the engine's running. This is my house battery reading at 12.4. I'm running the fan, just what you see, that upper switch, and then the lower switch is the radio and that meter that you see right here. So here's the switch, and right now it's in the off position, and I'm going to turn it to the on position. And you can see right there, battery speeds up a little bit. Now we're at 13.8, because now I'm getting power off the engine. And actually the fan picked up speed. So next I'm going to mount the switch right here, and this way when I'm running down the road I can charge this house battery. I got it hooked up. You can see the wire coming through. I just snaked it through back there, runs back up under the seat and connects in that spot I was telling you about. There was a hole already in the seat frame, made it easy for me. And you see there going onto the post. So that's a good spot where you can get power from the engine battery. Makes it a lot easier. This is going to help a lot. And the reason I did it this way, sorry, the light. The reason I used this switch instead of a solenoid was I wanted the ability to, if for some reason I had killed the battery on the engine, I could basically flip this on and then jump start my engine with the house battery from the camper. Now the only critical thing obviously you got to remember is you got to remember to turn it off whenever you pull in somewhere when you're not running the engine. That's the only thing I got to remember. So it's in the 12.7 right now. Again, if I turn this back on, see it's in the red there, and it goes to green, which means it's on. You see my reading comes up. So that's it. That's how I'm getting power to my house battery without using solar panels. Alright, so just to follow up on the switch, I went ahead and mounted it right here. And I marked it with an on and off just to help me, because when you look at it here, it's kind of tough to see that. So just to help me remember, I did that. I did also mark the 2 wires. So it says house battery and then engine. So this one's running to the engine, that one's running to my house battery back in the underneath the bed.